right, I get it. You and your children live a very hard life. But why are you telling this to me? What the hell do you expect me to do about your problems, huh?
I'm not trying to upset you, Hazim, sir. You grew up in this village, too. You know what our troubles are. Our children are in a bad situation. I beg you, help us, please.
I'm not so into this aid business, Elder. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Look, Hazim, we couldn't go to school like you did, but our children shouldn't be ignorant, too. There should be a school in this village. We're asking for help for the love of God. Look, God gave you so much, but He will give you even more.
Very well, Hafizeh. I understand what you're saying, but I have my problems to deal with here, too. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
Hazim, sir, please show some compassion. Imagine if your father hadn't come here years ago and become a successful business owner. Then maybe you wouldn't be any different from us, and perhaps you would have to go from door to door to build a school for your village.
Ah! You go on and on. I'm not going to help you or anything. That subject is closed now for good. Will you get out of here?
Don't get angry. Don't get angry, Hazim, sir. We thought that perhaps, well, if we explained...
Perhaps, Elder? Isn't the money mine? I'm not doing it. Now let's go. My time is valuable. Miss, show these people out now,
sir.
if you please.
This way, please.
He is afraid of their poverty. He is so afraid of becoming poor.
Hazim, sir. While you were having your meeting, Fari, the chief accountant, called you. Shall I connect him?
All right.
Very well.
Wealth, property, and providence all belong to God. People who think that they themselves are the true owners of the wealth live in continual fear of the future.
Hello there. Hazim, dear. Oh, Hazim, enough work for now. You'll tire yourself out. Today is your birthday, no more working.
When a man gets to be 50 years old, he doesn't feel like celebrating his birthday quite so much. He only feels afraid.
He is seized by an odd obsession on account of his anxiety for the future and his fears of poverty and hunger. There is no feeling of mercy left in him, nor can he live in peace and enjoy his life.
And such a heart as his becomes merciless and hard in the end. Such a waste.
What bonuses are you talking about, Fari? They should rejoice they have jobs in times like this. So you tell them, no more bonuses. Not now or ever.
Haha. Bravo, Hazim. You really did what was best. Look at them. Everybody trying to squeeze money out of you like that. Whatever. Let's go out and celebrate now. Let's not be late, darling. Here.
Whereas what a pitiful situation this is. Just whose property and whose wealth are they taking here?
How's my favorite brother-in-law? We prepared a magnificent party for you at home. I came by to pick you up in your brand new present, so you won't be late.
Thanks, brother. Is Gokche home?
She is. She's working on the finishing touches. Between her and her mother, she's decorating it so beautifully for you.
Hazim, Gokche even called me mother today.
Yeah?
After 2 months, she finally called me mother.
My sister and I made a bet. I told her that Gokche would start calling her mother after 3 months, but she said it would be in 2. And Sibel won the bet. Please.
I'm so pleased that she can see me as a real part of her family.
People see only what they want to see. Huh?
Sometimes the truth may not be as it appears to be, my son.
Everything is visible to those who see. Isn't that right, Master?
Today is my father's 50th birthday. They'll all be here soon. We made all his favorite food, and we got him a lovely cake. I won't tell him what my present is because it's a surprise.
I'm
miss my mother so much. I wish my mother was here now.
Gokche, here we are.
Darling,
Happy birthday,
oh,
Daddy.
I missed you.
I hope you like the decorations.
Tunjai,
Oh,
hurry,
they're
tell them to
beautiful.
bring the cake in now.
Hold on, Sybil. Let's eat some dinner first. Let's let it get dark. People don't blow out candles in the daytime.
Yeah, you're right. We'll wait until dark. Where is that lawyer, Haki?
He's on his way.
Happy birthday, Daddy!
Wait a minute, Daddy. I want to record this historic moment, okay?
Go on, blow them out.
Happy birthday, my friend. Happy
Thank
birthday.
What does anybody want with a party or stuff like this at my
Oh, my
age?
goodness, you
deserve
think you were 80 now, Hazem. Wait, let me bring you your present.
Oh, you go crazy over this present, Hazem. You go crazy.
You shouldn't have.
Tell you
My
the truth,
goodness.
boss, I didn't buy you a present because I knew you'd get mad.
And thanks to you, my friend.
You are going to love this, Hazem.
Oh, it's fantastic. I knew I married you for a reason, Sybil.
Daddy?
Yes, dear. What happened
Daddy?
to the electricity?
Daddy, what
Why did
happened?
it go out?
I can't stand being out on the balcony in the dark.
Gokche,
I feel
don't
like I'm
scream.
gonna fall.
You're frightening
I
me
can't
too.
stand
Wait where you are. Wait.
Dad, I'm so scared.
Gokche, calm down, my
Great
child.
big girl like you, afraid of the dark.
Sybil, stop it. She's afraid. So what?
Mommy.
Everybody relax.
Stay where
now.
you are,
I'll
Gokche.
straighten this out. Don't move, honey.
We'll
I'll
give
come
you a
get
hand,
you.
boss.
Daddy!
My goodness.
I heard the electricity went out and he fell off the balcony.
It's all right,
Will he be all right?
It was my fault. It's all my fault.
Gokche, will you stop crying? Get in the house. We're going to the hospital.
I'm coming too.
You are staying at home.
No, I'm coming to the
I
hospital.
told you to stay home!
But what about my father?
He is not in charge now. It's me you'll be listening to. At least until your daddy gets better. If he gets better, of course. Tunjai, let's go.
That was an unfortunate accident.
Accidents are within the realm of divine power. No accident happens without a reason, because good and evil are interconnected.
It's been a month, Granny. Daddy is still in the hospital. And they're saying that he'll never walk again. It was all my fault. Only if I hadn't been afraid of the dark, if I could have been brave enough, Daddy wouldn't have fallen. He'd be all right now.
Don't blame yourself for this, darling. The order of the universe is not according to our wishes and desires, you know. But time passes, accounts come back, and divine wisdom becomes apparent. What we once thought was evil will turn to good.
Could it really be like that?
Why not, my dear? Life is filled with both great blessings and great sufferings. God never leaves good people helpless. And God definitely has some greater plan for you, my child. I promise.
The accident was just in time. They'll make you this girl's guardian now, you know. But in 2 months, Gokche will be 18 years old. We have just 2 months to get things finished.
Oh, then we have to get rid of this girl as soon as we can, Tunjai. Or we have to find all the ways we can to free ourselves from her entirely.
There's a time for everything. All in good time.
Hello, Tunjai. How's my father?
You'll see how he is when we get to the hospital. They're going to discharge him. You can see your father as he is, because you made him fall.
Sibel, please don't say things like that.
You call me mother. Mother!
Why do you treat me like this, mother?
I would kill myself if I were in your place. Or I would not stay around here for another minute. Have you no shame? I don't know how you can even look us in the face.
She's heartless.
She's going to inherit her father's fortune anyway, isn't she? Maybe she pushed him out on purpose. Who knows?
That's enough. Stop the car. Stop it. What do you want from me? What did I do to you?
Just close the door. Do it now. If you aren't happy, then get lost. You understand? You are not going to act like a brat now. You are going to do exactly as I say. Now close the door, Gokche.
Haki, sir. Hazem's condition is not very encouraging. He cannot speak on account of the grave injury to his spinal cord. He may never walk again. And as for the live-in nurse, there has been only one applicant.
Since he's been discharged today, the nurse needs to start work immediately.
Come in.
I'm Salih Demir. Hello there.
Welcome, Salih. We were just talking about you. You applied to take care of Hazem at his home. Haki here will talk to you about the conditions.
Hello, Salih. There's not much to talk about here. You can imagine how hard the work is. I expect you can handle it all?
God willing.
Hazem is being released from the hospital today. He can't speak or walk yet.
Yes, I know.
In that case, you can start work immediately. I'll introduce you to the family right away.
As you like, sir.
I'll care for your needs as if they were my very own. Don't you worry. Anyway, I bet you'll be well within 2 months.
You need to come outside for a minute.
If you want to hear the truth, you have a very spoiled daughter. She's making my sister miserable.
All right, kid.
I'm not your kid.
You are still my daughter by law. However much you deny it, let's leave the emotional stuff out of it. Don't you see? You are good for nothing but to upset your poor father. From now on, you will not see your father again without my permission. Do you hear me?
How can you do that? He's my father.
I don't want to hear any lip.
Excuse me, Sibel. May I introduce Salih Demir? He'll be Hazem's nurse now.
Pleased to meet you, Salih.
Maybe you should be more polite to Salih. From now on, your beloved husband will be entrusted to him.
Come along, let's just get Hazem out of this cursed hospital.
After you. There's a room on the second floor at the end of the hallway that's been prepared for Hazem.
Of course, sir. Let's go.
Did you make the arrangements?
I did, Sibel. It was a little expensive, but...
Hand him
Hey,
over.
Sibel, take it easy. He takes them twice a day for 15 days.
Suppose we do it all at once.
It will be obvious then.
If it's done little by little.
Exactly. Then Hazem will find his eternal rest and nobody will suspect a single thing.
How are you, Hazem? You're well, Hazem. You'll be fine. Don't tire yourself. Don't worry, soon enough, everybody will understand everything.
Hazem, how are you, darling?
He's very well, Sibel. Don't worry.
I didn't ask you. Here's his new medication. Hazem will be needing his first shot.
What is this?
It's not your concern, as your contract states. Listen, don't worry. His doctor prescribed it.
What is it, Hazem, sir?
I don't even think he understands this.
I know.
Do your job.
Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday.
What does anybody want with a party or stuff like this at my
Come on,
age?
Hazem. You deserve it.
Wait, let me bring you your present.
Oh, you go crazy over this present, Hazem. You go crazy.
You shouldn't have.
Tell you
My
the truth,
goodness.
boss, I didn't buy you a present because I knew you'd get mad.
Thanks to you, my friend.
Who's there?
It's me, Salih. May I come in?
Come in.
Gökçe, there's something I'd like to ask you. Why don't you ever go near your father?
I can't. Seeing as he's in this shape because of me, I almost killed him even before I gave him his present. How can I dare come to see him?
You are his only daughter, but you don't even have a birthday present for him.
No, I do have one. This is a very rare breed of flower. I ordered it from the internet just for his birthday.
That's nice. What a lovely gift. Let's go give it to your father.
I can't do it. I'm ashamed.
You can. You have to give it to him. Every time you go to see him, your father's hope of recovery will grow that much more.
Really?
Of course it will. What if you were in his place, God forbid, and your father didn't come to visit you even once? So, come on, let's go.
What is going on here?
We were talking.
What are you doing in here? What business do you have this time of night in a girl's room?
What do you care, huh? What do you care?
Just a second, Gökçe. Sibel is right. I shouldn't have been in here. I'm leaving immediately. Good night.
Look here, girl. I'm watching you. Mind your manners. Even better, find a place and get out of this house as soon as you can. Otherwise, life is going to be unbearable for both of us. Think about that. Well, goodbye then. Hockey, you found that guy, didn't you?
You mean Salih?
Yeah, whatever his name is, the nurse.
I didn't find him. The doctor who operated on Hazem recommended him.
Well, if he bothers us too much, we'll just fire him.
No. We started the scam with him and we'll finish it with him. If we continually change people, we'll attract attention.
That's right. And besides, we have a contract with him.
Yes, you're basically right. The man is giving him shot after shot anyway. When we finish with the shots, we'll be rid of Hazem. And then of Salih the nurse.
How are we going to do it?
Very easy. I'll put some of my jewelry in his suitcase. He'll do at least 5 years. But only if he doesn't have a previous record.
Sis, you're one scary lady. Even the devil couldn't hatch such a plan.
Your cunning is only matched by your beauty, Sibel.
Hey! What's going on?
What of it? Maybe I like your sister. Anyhow, she's as good as a widow now.
Don't like her too much, pal. Then I won't like you.
Oh yeah, tough guy? Well, like I care what you think.
Hazem really liked his flowers.
Come on, how would you know?
He was so pleased when you came. Look how he's smiling.
What smile? He just lies there.
Look at his eyes. In his eyes. You see how his pupils shine?
Yeah, they really do.
See, I told you so.
Do you have to do that to him?
Yes, I do.
I don't want to watch. I feel sorry for him.
Okay. You go to the garden and walk around a little. I'll call you when I'm finished.
Why are you doing this? I came to see my granddaughter.
I told you 50 times, didn't I? Didn't I say not to come to this house again, huh? How dare
Granny?
you
I came here to see Gokce.
How dare you
She's
come to
my
this house?
granddaughter.
Be quiet.
Why are you acting like this, my child?
Don't you call me a child. Do you understand? Leave my Granny alone.
You stay out of this. Get out. Get out.
Granny!
My baby!
Sit down and shut up. Granny! Granny, open the door! Salih. Salih! Salih!
Gokce, what is it?
Salih,
Careful!
you have to
I
come
have a
right
needle in my
away.
hand.
Salih, my grandmother's here, but they won't let her in. They shut her in a room. They're gonna hurt her, Salih. Please come
Stop
help
now,
us. Please
Gokce.
come.
Calm down. I'll come help you. Which room is
It's
it?
this one. They won't let me in there. What a thick-headed old woman you are, huh?
Will you please
Your
open the
retarded
door?
granddaughter is just like you,
Bell,
too.
ma'am.
What is it?
Will you please open the door?
Who the hell do you think you are to tell me what to do? Learn your place. I can't deal with you all bothering me at
Sibel.
once.
Gokce is very worried about her grandmother. Please, open the door.
Listen, Salih, or whatever your name is, you go back to your room right now. And don't come out until I tell you. Do you understand me? Listen to that woman. The nerve of her acting like this.
Wait, Gokce. Sibel, ma'am, will you please just open the door?
I won't. Get out of here now. Go!
Help?
Granny.
My
Oh,
darling.
Granny. Oh, are you all right, Granny?
I am, dearest, I am.
Did they hurt you? What the hell is the matter with you anyway? What do you think you're doing? Learn your place, all right? Learn your place!
Sibel, ma'am, please calm yourself. The people you're talking to here are human beings. Try talking and not just screaming at everyone.
And what's it to you? How dare you interfere in our private family matters? What do you care? Because I asked for his help. Is that so? So ask for help from your dear grandmother now. Take her with you and get out of this house instantly! Move it! I'd be glad to. Thank you, Salih. You're a very good person. God be with you.
Gokce, don't. It's better if you stay.
Shut up and get back to work.
Why shouldn't I prevent Gokce from leaving?
You cannot place a mortgage on the will of men, my friend. The guide can show the way, admonish, or explain, but in the end, the decision belongs to those who possess the willpower to choose.
But this will do very obvious damage.
In the many trials of the world, the door to intelligence is open. It is only by His divine wisdom, but the will is not taken away.
Oh. My sweet girl, don't cry now. See, we're getting out of this place now. We're going back to our village. I promise nobody will try to harm us there. We'll go and live there peacefully, my child.
Why, Granny? Why? Why do we leave and they stay? Isn't there anybody to help us at all?
Gokce.
Allah, you are always on the side of the broken-hearted. Give strength to your servant Gokce. Give her the power to resist. Show her, and me also, a solution.
Can I help you?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm a stranger here in this village. I'm just so tired from wandering the streets. I am also very thirsty. Would you mind giving me a glass of water, please, ma'am?
Of course, of course. Wait here, I'll bring it to you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, my child.
Here. Would you like something to eat as well, sir?
No, I'm not hungry, thanks. Is that girl your granddaughter?
She is.
Why is she crying so much?
Ah, if you only knew her sad story. It hasn't been a year since her mother died. But her father went and married a very young woman. Then afterwards, he had an accident and got paralyzed. That is what makes my poor granddaughter so sad all the time.
Glory to God.
Glory to God?
Of course, glory to Him. She has had so much sorrow at such a young age and still hasn't lost her mind here. This means she is one of God's beloved servants.
Why, yes, it could be. I never thought about it quite like that.
We should try to look at life always under divine perspectives, my dear. If we do this, there will be neither fear nor unnecessary sorrow and pain. Very well. I must go now. Thank you. God be with you.
Good night, kind sir. Oh, my darling. My child, don't cry now. It's enough. Stop. We're going tomorrow morning. We'll be rid of these troubles once and for all.
Let's go now, Granny. Please, let's just get out of here. I'm so fed up.
There.
I can't take it.
Don't go, child. Wait. Don't go, my child. Wait, child. Wait. Don't go. Don't go, child. Wait. Wait, child. Don't go.
Why won't you let your granddaughter go?
What do you mean, why?
You won't let her go. If you let your granddaughter go, she will go towards the light, but you won't let her.
But if I let her go, something bad may happen to her.
God knows what is hidden. Take your precautions and let the poor child go on her way.
But that way is not safe. She has many troubles before her. She won't be able to handle them.
You are committing the same mistake again. The way is full of troubles, but it is not impassable. There must be a reward for arriving at one's destination, mustn't there?
Well then, why do all these things concern you so much?
I am just here to observe and reflect. If good things continue from here, isn't that what you want? This is what I am concerned about, ma'am.
My God, I know you, don't I?
Oh, really? How do you know me then?
I just can't remember. But you're a good person in any case.
It is with the light of interior beauty that one sees goodness. A person's troubles and sufferings increase the interior illumination. Do you understand what I've said?
I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. My Lord be praised. I saw him in a dream. I saw him. Oh, may God give all this a happy ending.
Good morning, Granny. Why haven't you gotten dressed yet?
My child, Gokche, you love me, don't you, dear?
What are you talking about, Granny? Of course. I don't have anyone in the world but you.
You trust me, don't you?
Uh-huh.
And you know I wouldn't ever want anything bad for you, right?
I know that for sure.
So we're not leaving anymore, dear. You're going to stay here. In fact, you're going back to that house, back to your father's house.
What are you talking about, Granny?
You heard what I said, my child. You have to go back. You have to stay with your father until the end and struggle with those horrible people there. This is truly what's the best for you and your father both, my dear.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gokche.
Nice to see you. If it had been up to me, I wouldn't have come back.
Did you come for your father?
For both my father and my grandmother.
Good. Glad you came. Come on, let's go see your father now. This should brighten his day.
Daddy, I came back. Good morning, Daddy. How are you? I'm doing well. I almost went off and left you alone, but then Salih over here. Wait. Salih, look at my father's flowers. They've withered. How did that happen? Yesterday they were fine. What happened to them now, Salih? Why doesn't anything, one after the other, go right in my life? Why?
Oh my goodness. What is in this medicine? Why didn't you tell me before?
What?
That the shots I was giving him were poisoning him. I could have easily caused Hazem's death. Why didn't you tell me?
When it is the time for us to know, both you and I do always find out the truth.
Forgive me, sir. I got excited. After this, I will hold your companionship in great respect. I will be patient.
Patience is a delicate key that will open many, many doors in due time, my friend. If you keep it, you can open them. If you let it go, the doors always stay shut.
Salih, sir?
Well, who should I pay the most attention to?
Excuse me? Who are you talking to?
Oh, just to myself. It's not important.
Ugh, you deceived me! You deceived me the entire time. You've done nothing but lie.
Wait, Gokje. What are you talking about?
The flower I bought for my dad, it dried up and died. It died! My father is gonna die in the end, just like that.
No, Gokje. If God allows it, he won't.
How could that be? Tell me. You know the flower was supposed to be important for my father. He was supposed to take care of it when he got well.
Gokje, you must be more patient.
Patience. That means nothing to me.
Oh, Allah. Riches are yours, power is yours. It is you who bestows riches, and you who takes them away. Only you bring forth the living from the dead, and the dead from the living as well, my Lord. O living one, O living one. Praise be to God. If you'll be patient, Gokje, everything will be beautiful as it used to be, God willing.
How could... But these flowers had died.
However you see it, there it is.
Father. Oh, Daddy.
Your father will get better, God willing. Everything will be all right.
Salih, get in here! It's time for Hazem's injection.
I'm coming, Sibel. I'm coming. How are you, Hazem, sir? Thank you, sir. I'm well, too. I figured out their plan, Hazem, my friend. Don't worry, I won't be giving you any more of those shots. Hazem, you want to speak, don't you? I understand. But say it with your heart, and not with your tongue, all right? Maybe then we'll be able to hear you. With your heart, Hazem, sir. With your heart. What did you say, Hazem, sir? Was it Sibel?
Salih, it's time for his shot.
Well, go ahead then. Let's see you do it.
It's over now.
Oh, it is. My sweet Hazem's day is approaching. I mean, the day of his recovery. After a few more shots, he'll slowly start to get back on his feet. I am absolutely positive of that.
I hope so.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Whatever. They fell for my trick. They thought I was giving you the shot. You tried to say something to me before, Hazem. You said Sibel.
Sibel, Tonjai, don't listen to me, listen to them.
Oh, that stupid girl left the house last night, didn't she? Why is she back here now?
So she's not moving out?
Well, apparently not. Who would really want to leave all this money and luxury? Hockey the lawyer, naturally.
You're a crafty one, sis. But I still don't understand how you're going to cut the lawyer out of the picture. Can you tell me that little secret of yours, sister dearest?
It's simple. With the aid of another lawyer, of course, brother dearest. Why would we ever want a lawyer who's so stupid he couldn't even see after all this time that we're not really brother and sister? We'll take care of him easily.
When those shots are finally finished, and my dear brother-in-law is finally gone from the picture.
But damn it, all that gokche is still here.
Don't get excited now. Maybe I've got a plan this time. There are hundreds of colleges over in America. When she goes to one where she thinks she's enrolled and finds out she isn't, she'll be very surprised.
Wow, what a wonderful idea. How did you come up with something like that?
Well, when you have someone like you for a lover for 10 whole years. Devilish plots like this become second nature now, don't they?
How could they? How can two people be responsible for such horrid evil? My God. Hello. Is this the police?
Oh, go on, blow them out.
Happy birthday, my friend. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
What does anybody want with a party or stuff like this at my age?
My goodness, you'd think you were 80 now, huh?
Oh, please, you're still young.
Come on, Hazem, you deserve it.
Wait, let me bring you your present.
Oh, you go crazy over this present, Hazem. You go crazy.
You shouldn't have. My goodness.
Who is it?
May I come in?
Daddy? Daddy, what happened? I can't stand being...
Please come in, Salih.
There's something that I really must tell you.
Well, what is it?
In just a little while, the police will be here, Gokce.
The police? But why, Salih?
What is that?
What's what?
Can you rewind it?
Salih, you said the police are coming. What's gonna happen when they get here?
So, this was when your father had his accident.
I'll come get you.
It
We'll
is?
give you a hand, boss.
Get up!
What's up?
What's the problem here, counselor?
We have 5 minutes at best.
5 minutes for what?
The police are coming here.
The police? But why?
I got an inside tip.
If it's an inside tip, how did you get it then?
With money, of course. Forget how I got it. Somebody turned us in. We have to get the hell out of here.
So I guess it's time for Plan B then. No problem.
Plan B?
Huh.
Did you make this tape yourself, Gokce?
Yeah, Salih, I did.
Can I borrow this tape?
You can, but why?
It's very important, Gokce. Very important.
Come in, please, officer. This is the man. This man.
Are you Salih Demir?
I am.
You are under arrest. You have to come to the police station with us.
But why is that?
Well, why do you think? You robbed us, Sully. You stole my valuable jewelry. You ruined me. You ruined me.
What?
Gokce, calm down. Just relax. Take good care of your father. There has to be a mistake, Gokce. The truth will reveal itself. Be patient.
Of course he thinks there was a mistake. He found my emerald necklace, but he didn't find my diamond earrings. Obviously, he robbed the wrong room. That's what he calls a mistake, officer.
So, explain yourself.
You're making a mistake, sir. And a big one at that.
Why do they always say it's us who made the mistake? The people who come here are all pure as fallen snow.
But I really am innocent, sir.
And since you guys are all innocent, who commits all these crimes? Can you tell me that?
Come on, sign your confession like a gentleman. Say I did it, and it will all be over.
I didn't do anything.
Let's just take a break.
Tunjai, that's enough. You're making me dizzy here.
I'm tense. What else can I do?
Be tense sitting down. The lawyer will be here soon.
Listen, just between us, that attorney Hockey's pretty smart. It's a shame that when he finishes his job...
Hold on there. First, let's settle the business with Hazem and his daughter. We'll worry about the lawyer when the time comes.
I'm here. I have Gokce's ticket. The plane leaves at 5:30 in the morning.
Well, go and bring her here.
Gokce will go there, but she hasn't been accepted by any school. She'll be in a hopeless situation. With no return ticket or money, her survival will be extremely difficult.
It's not possible for her to return all the way from America.
Even if she does, I've prepared the whole guardianship procedure. Everything will go according to our wishes. I think the best thing will be to keep Gokce as far away from us as possible. As for Salih, well, Hazem will be without his services for a bit. He'll be locked up for 4 to 5 years easy, my dear. He's taken care of.
Ah, fantastic.
As for Hazem's situation,
What about his situation?
I talked to the doctor. If he isn't given every one of those shots, they won't have the effect we want. Apparently, he hasn't been given them all. We've studied some blood samples, and that seems to be the diagnosis.
So we can't kill Hazem with that poisoned medicine.
Not anymore. We have to think of something else.
Hazem has to have another accident
But
then.
won't that attract a lot of attention?
Whatever. I'm fed up. I don't have the patience to wait any longer.
What is it? What do you guys want now?
You'll be going away.
Away? But why?
You're going because it was your father's wish. Hockey, will you please show the letter to her? Here is a very important letter that your father wrote last year. It is signed and notarized. He wants you to continue your education in America and for you not to return to Turkey. Because he doesn't believe that you can assume control and successfully run the company that he has worked so hard for. The poor fellow couldn't say this to your face, so he prepared this letter instead.
That's all just a lie.
I am not lying to you. It's all written there. Go upstairs and read it. So then, you go pack your bags and get on that plane in the morning. Oh, there's a bank account that was established for you. It has all the money you'll ever need. Hockey will give you the checkbook later. Go on now. Just get out of here.
Wow, what a performance.
All right. Now let's talk about the details of the tragic accident that Hazem is about to suffer in the morning.
Listen, your story is inconsistent. It's full of contradictions.
No, it isn't, sir.
What do you mean? You talk about poison, you talk about a lawyer, you talk about a paralyzed man, then you mention a cassette recording. You say the answers are all there.
Exactly. Look at the incident with this in mind, and then study the house accordingly.
These things aren't as easy as they used to be. If I do this and you're wrong, I'd be a laughingstock. Do you know that? Because I listened to some thief and then raided that house again.
I am not a thief.
And I'm not a fool, my boy. Wait until morning. You can tell your tale to the judge tomorrow.
By then, it'll be too late.
I can't do anything before then. Put him in a holding cell. You think carefully till morning. Maybe you'll think of something you want to confess. Come on.
Allah, I seek guidance. Tomorrow may be too late. Hear my voice. I have to get out of here.
And how do you know you can solve everything when you do get out?
I have enough information now.
You have seen everything from every angle, have you?
Not everything. But I know what I have to know about with this affair.
Here you go. You must be hungry.
I'm not hungry, thank you.
All right, I'll just put it here. You can eat it later.
Listen, I forgot my house keys again.
I won't lock it.
Of course don't lock it. I don't want to have to ring the bell and wake you up.
All right, I won't lock it.
Huh?
Hello? Ihan? Hello? Answer me, Ihan. What happened? Hello?
God help me, please. Help my daughter.
Oh, Granny. I want to be with you so much right now. But I promised you I wouldn't give up and come back. I promised you I would succeed. I don't know what to do.
What is it? Are you confused?
Yes, I need your guidance, sir.
When guidance is combined with effort, a desirable result will be attained.
I don't know what to do. I can't decide which path I should choose.
Perhaps one life you are seeking to rescue will save the other one, my child. The decision is yours. You must choose, and by God's grace, you will succeed in the duty you have asked for, and everyone will be saved as you wish.
Yes, but how? So which way would Gokce have gone? She cannot go to her grandmother, so not there. But where will she go then? Does she have any other place to go? She does. There is someone who will hear her. There is her mother.
Mommy, why did you leave me like this? Everything is falling apart. I can't take this anymore. Allah, you don't withhold your mercy from any of your servants. Help me, Allah, please. Help me to find the true path through all this evil, Lord.
Gokce.
Salih, sir, what are you doing here? How'd you know I would be here?
If I were in your place, I would be here too, Gokce.
What about the police? Did you run away?
I ran away, more or less.
Well, you should go now. Leave me in peace. I'm gonna stay here, stay beside my mother.
What about your father?
I'll never set foot in that house again.
Even if your father desperately needs help?
But how can I be of help to him?
Can you imagine what those people who hurt you this much can do to your father? To a man in his current condition who is that helpless now?
I'm not strong enough to deal with them. You should go tell this stuff to the police.
But you have the evidence that can prove the truth.
Evidence?
Mm-hmm.
Your petition for examination of the records was accepted. So you had reported this?
Yes, I certainly did. When those heartless people heard that I had called, they stuffed jewels in my bag to set me up. The people who did this have been plotting to kill Hazem and were responsible for everything.
There is no evidence to support all this. If your call to us does not appear in the records, you will go to court for this. You could be sentenced from 3 to 5 years.
Sir, the records the suspect mentioned have been found.
Have they? Play it, please.
Hello, is this the police? Send a squad to Bakos Blocks, number 23, on the double.
Sir, the suspect's fingerprints were not found on any of the jewelry that came out of the bag.
That's good enough. Let's get a squad together immediately and go.
Yes, sir.
Now go upstairs and find the videotape with your father's birthday party on it. The evidence we need is on that tape.
Tunjai, I'm so nervous.
Don't be. I'm at your side. All these troubles will be over in just a few minutes. We didn't succeed at the first attempt, but this time he won't be able to save himself. Come on. Say goodbye to your wife, brother-in-law. This is your last chance. I'll get that wheelchair.
Okay.
Come on. Be a good boy now, brother-in-law.
Tunjai, I'm afraid!
Wait. Calm down. Don't be scared.
I won't be afraid. I must not be afraid. Tunjai, please, Tunjai, I'm so afraid.
Paige, don't be scared.
Tunjai.
Will you just be quiet?
Tunjai, I'm so scared.
Just calm
Maybe
down,
we should
damn
just
it.
forget it. Where did you come from? Weren't you at the police station?
It's all over, Sibel.
Gokche? What are you doing to my father? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Let me
Where are
go.
you going?
Let me go now. What are you gonna do about this, huh? You won't escape us now. What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're messing with? I'm gonna kill you, damn it!
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Freeze!
Come on!
Please. Put that man down!
Huh?
Slowly put him down and raise your hands. Hands up, slow. Don't move.
This video is sufficient evidence for us. Thank you, miss. I hope your father gets well as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Daddy, after this, everything will be fine, God willing. After this, I'll never leave you again.
Where'd Salih go?
Gokche, did
Granny,
something happen?
Everything's fine, Granny. I wanted to give you the news right away. The police took them all away. They're all gonna be punished for what they've done.
Praise Allah for his mercies.
I'm glad I listened to you. I'm glad I didn't leave and run away. I'm glad I stood up to them.
It wasn't really my idea, dear. Other people advised me on this. God bless all of them.
But I can't find Salih anywhere. I don't know where he went. Was he here?
It's not important where Salih is, my dear, so don't worry. Now, what did I tell you? God does not leave his beloved servants alone. I said he surely has a plan for all of us. May he be praised. Oh, my baby.
Now Gokche will take over her father's business.
And Hazem is recovering.
He will recover, his heart together with his legs. He has built a fully equipped school for his village. He has assumed the education expenses for the students coming from the village to the city and supported the children of workers who are studying there. He sold his house. He donated the funds to charitable foundations. He has retired. Gokche has taken over his business and continues the same generosity.
How do you think this ended?
He learned to be the master of his wealth. He became aware of the rights of the poor and the powerless.
Yes, he was. He was saved from the slavery of the burdens he could not bear.
The most important thing was that he made the mortal transitory goods of this world immortal by spending them for the sake of the needy.
How true. How beautiful.
Truth and beauty come to be when one strives for them with a pure heart, my son.
Can they continue like this always?
God willing. But God always gives support to those who show such resolution.